Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get started with your health news this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Getting our state back to normal. Governor Steve Sisolak says that is the goal by allowing a wider set of our population to get vaccinated. Review-Journal's Jen Ah breaks down the COVID vaccine numbers for us. Jen?
Well, Renee, our state's data shows that more than 10% of our state's population has been fully vaccinated. Right now, those 55 and older with underlying conditions and all folks 65 and older are eligible for the COVID vaccine. The governor most recently announced he's going to extend that to all Nevadans 16 and older with underlying conditions starting on March 22nd. Then on April 5th, all adults, those 16 and older, will be eligible.
Availability of vaccines and appointments will still be dependent on the allocation of doses we receive from the federal government.
By getting a majority of our population vaccinated, Governor Sisolak says he hopes to make Nevada the safest place for conventions and vacations. Renee?
Meanwhile, Clark County officials are urging those already eligible for the vaccine to get their shot before eligibility expands. A Southern Nevada Health District official said major sites like the Cashman Center have gone from giving 4,000 shots a day to giving out 6,000. And the district plans to expand vaccination site hours by shifting personnel away from COVID testing. Now to more of our top stories sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Everyone knows driving in downtown Las Vegas can be tough, but a new program should make it easier for Uber drivers. The city of Las Vegas has partnered with Uber to set up a parking garage on 3rd Street that will serve as a staging area for Uber drivers. Registered drivers can park there for free on weekends, and they will have access to Wi-Fi and restrooms. The program is part of the city's effort to reduce traffic congestion and manage curb space downtown. Just days after a deadly shooting in Atlanta, the Clark County Commission is considering a formal condemnation of racism against Asian Americans. Shay Johnson explains.
The resolution will come before the commission either in 2 weeks or perhaps next month. That's going to outline any steps that they're going to take. It's going to potentially mirror this systemic racism resolution that they adopted last fall, which again was just an acknowledgement that systemic racism exists. And it outlines some steps that internally the county could potentially take to ensure that they weren't perpetuating that racism.
Well, after a year of being cooped up, Las Vegas let loose on St. Patrick's Day. Review-Journal's James Schaefer takes us on a tour of the town.
On the luckiest day of the year, we came here to the top of the city to see how Las Vegas is bringing in St. Patrick's Day 2021. Our stop at the Strat came in the form of the Remix Lounge, where dances were to be had. Next was McMullen's Irish Pub.
It really is a big boost, especially after, the obvious last few months has been rough on us. It feels like we're back, or getting there slowly at least.
And finally, we stopped by Reraw at the Mandalay Bay.
This is a huge day out for me, so I'm super excited. I'm really optimistic. Everybody's being responsible, and I feel like this is a good step in the right direction.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Now let's take a look at our local weather, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Temperatures are on the rise once again. For your Thursday, you can expect it to be near 73 degrees with light winds. Mostly clear skies for your evenings with temps around 51 degrees. For the rest of the week, temperatures will continue to increase, hitting almost 80 degrees by Friday. Temperatures will stay in the mid-70s until Sunday. Lows will remain in the mid to low 50s. Lots of people are watching 7 at 7 on YouTube. Remember, give us a like and hit the subscribe button down below. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, a furniture chain hopes to build a major mega store in the Southwest Valley next to IKEA. Ashley Furniture Store has filed plans with Clark County to build a showroom and distribution facility off Sunset Road just east of the 215 Beltway. Ashley bought about 20 acres of land next to IKEA in December for over $27 million. An executive told the Review-Journal that the company hopes to break ground in the third quarter and will open its stores next year. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County, the author of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books is coming to Las Vegas to support bookstores hit by the pandemic. Jeff Kinney will host the Rally's Spooky Drive-Thru Tour Tuesday from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Writer's Block on 6th Street. Families will follow Rally's Jefferson as he encounters spiders, zombies, and other scary creatures. At the end of the tour, families will get a copy of Jefferson's awesome, friendly, spooky stories signed by the author himself.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. Golden Knights goaltender Robin Leonard said Wednesday the upper body injury that caused him to miss more than a month was a concussion. Leonard was transparent about his concussion after practice Wednesday to prevent speculation about his mental health.
I've said this many times before without going on a rant. The stigma around mental health is insane. Everyone deals with it. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone deals with it in some form or another during their life. And that's also why the stigma is really hard for the progress of getting people better, because people have to hide it, or people, talk and say these things. And I think I should get the benefit of the doubt from it because I've been honest with it.
With your Thursday sports betting update, I'm Cassie Soto. The NCAA Tournament officially tips off today with the first 4 as the field of 68 is cut to 64. Texas Southern is a 1-point favorite at Circa Sports against Mount St. Mary's. Drake is a 1.5-point favorite against Wichita State. Appalachian State is a 3-point favorite over Norfolk State. And Michigan State is a 2-point favorite over UCLA. The winners advance to official first-round games on Saturday in Indianapolis.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Las Vegas has not 1 but 2 upcoming Vincent van Gogh attractions. John Katzlamidas has more.
It's go time in Las Vegas for Vincent van Gogh. The legendary artist is now the subject of 2 immersive experiences in our city. The second was announced this week at the portal at Area 15. It's called Van Gogh, the Immersive Experience. It opens April 6th. This has nothing to do with the other attraction, Immersive Van Gogh, that was announced for opening on July 6th. That venue has not been announced, but now we have 2 competing attractions that are going to be online this spring and summer, and we'll see how this all plays out. You never know what you're going to have happen in Las Vegas.
Well, that'll do it for today's 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerauer. Remember, you can get every bit of local news you need in 7 minutes with 7 at 7 from lvrj.com and our RJ mobile app. You can also find us on Roku, Apple TV, and much more. We hope you'll join us again this evening for 7 at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.